Hey guys, welcome to Grad Center, brought to you by Biochem. This is a brand new platform that I have dedicated to sharing insights on the entire graduate school journey, starting from the application process to interviews to departing from your home country, and then some personal experiences as a graduate student. This channel will bring all you need, all information that you need to begin your graduate school journey, and I will also share open opportunities with you as well. So stay tuned for amazing content in the coming days. So my first video on Grad Center is going to focus on how to begin the graduate school journey. Many people get confused on where to begin the actual graduate school journey. They don't know where to start from. Some people think that they just have to write an SOP and then start the application. Some people don't even know what an SOP is. So I am going to share insights on how to begin your graduate school journey. In fact, there are a lot of information available online. A lot of people share their experiences to people. So whatever I am going to share with you is based on my personal experience. What I did that helped me to get into grad school is what I'm going to share with you. So I am also expecting that at the end of watching this video and then taking whatever I am going to share with you into practice, you would also, achieve your dream of beginning your graduate studies. So first of all, what I think to be the first step in beginning a graduate school journey is to develop the mindset, is to develop the positive mindset of pursuing graduate studies, because the graduate school application journey in itself is such a daunting process. It is a process that is full of heartbreaks. You will be sending emails, you'll be applying, you'll be chopping bouncers, but that shouldn't make you give up. That is why I am saying that the first thing to do in your graduate school application process or in your graduate school journey is to develop the tough mindset, the mindset of never giving up. The mindset of impossibilities is out of your dictionary. That is what I want you to develop before you begin your actual graduate school journey. So after developing the mindset of entering into graduate school and then becoming determined to pursue this dream, the next thing that I want you to do is to then decide on the countries that you want to apply to. So people apply to schools in the US, people apply to the schools in the United Kingdom, others to apply to schools in Australia, others apply to schools in Canada, others apply to schools in other parts of Europe, and then in Africa as well as China, and then other Asian countries. So you have to sit down and then decide on the countries that you are considering applying to universities in them. So after deciding on the country, so for instance, let me throw light on schools in the UK, schools in the United States, and then schools in Canada. These areas are where, schools in these areas are where I took my time to explore more. So for schools in the United Kingdom are such that when you submit your application, it normally takes very few days for you to receive feedback from them. They normally offer quick admissions. For schools in the United Kingdom, they normally offer quick admissions. But one thing about them is that their programs are normally not funded. You will easily get an admission without funding. So if you have a scholarship from your home country, if let's say your country, the government in your country has a scholarship dedicated for supporting graduate studies that you can apply, then you can consider applying to schools in the United Kingdom and then going to the school by using the scholarship that you won from your home country. Or in UK, for instance, there are other scholarships there that you can also apply. A typical example is the Rhodes Scholarship. We have the Commonwealth Scholarship that are available in the United Kingdom. So after getting admission to those universities there, you can also try and then apply to those scholarships as well. And for schools in the United States, one thing that fascinates me about the schools in the United States is that most of the graduate school programs are funded, especially the PhD programs in the United States are funded. And their funding comes in three forms. It comes in either a teaching assistantship, we have research assistantship, and then fellowship. I will do a video to go deeper about these three kinds of scholarships: graduate assistantship, or teaching and then research assistantship, as well as fellowship. I will talk about these kinds of scholarships that are available in the that are available at the graduate school level, normally in the universities in the United States. In fact, getting funding in the United States is quite easier as compared to the schools from the other countries. And for schools in Canada, they are such that majority of them expect you to get a professor in the school that you are considering applying to, even before you put in your application. And sometimes you can send a lot of emails without getting positive responses, but that shouldn't make you give up. Keep sending the emails until the final one that will grant you the opportunity comes in. So never give up. That is why when I started this video, I said the first thing to do in your graduate school application journey is to develop the very tough mindset of not giving up. Let me move on. After deciding to apply to schools from a particular country, after deciding on the country that you want to apply to the schools there, the next thing that I want you to do is to start screening for schools. Start screening for schools in the country. There are a lot of schools, even in the United States alone. We have more than 2,500 schools. Schools in the United States are about, I think, 3,000 to 5,000. There are a lot of schools available here. So after deciding to, let's say, apply to the universities in the United States here, the next thing that you have to do is to start screening online for the kind of school that you want to apply to them. I remember this thing that I did. So I screened my schools based on the states available in the United States. So let's say I will pick a state like Mississippi, and then I will check the various universities here, and then I will pick them one by one. Then I'll move on to another state like Alabama, then I will check the universities there and then screen them one by one. So this is what I did in my time, and it really helped me. So after picking the states and then screening the schools, this is what I expect you to do when you are screening a particular school. So let's say you picked a country like Alabama, and then you started from the University of Alabama. So when you go to the University of Alabama website, for instance, just go to the graduate program that they offer, and then find out if they offer a program that you are interested in. So if you are in the biomedical sciences field, like if you did a biomedical science related program in your undergrad level or in your master's level, you qualify to apply to any program that is biomedical science related, like let's say masters or PhD in biochemistry, masters or PhD in molecular biology, masters or PhD in microbiology, masters or PhD in biomedical sciences, or PhD in biological sciences. Any of them, you qualify to apply to them. So just start screening, and then when you come across such a program that you qualify to, the next thing that I want you to do is to go to their financial aid session to find out if they give funding to their program. Check out and see if they have funded for the program. I would always advise you to apply to a program that has funding. So when you check and then you realize that they have funding, which normally comes in the form of graduate assistantship, then I would encourage you to read about the program requirements. Find out what they expect from you. Find out what the application package comprises of. So some schools will require you to submit your statement of purpose, your research statement, personal statement, your transcript, and then your recommendations as well. So find out the application requirements. Some schools also require GRE. GRE is not compulsory by all the schools in the United States. So if you have GRE, that is fine. It's very good to have GRE, and that even increases your chances of applying to different kinds of schools, because GRE is a requirement by some schools in the United States, but there are a lot of schools that do not require GRE. So in case you don't have GRE or English proficiency scores, don't worry about that. Just screen for schools that waive these requirements. So after checking to see you qualify for the program, and then you have all that it takes to apply to the program, the next thing that I would encourage you to do is to go to the faculty profile. Go to the university's faculty profile, the program that you are interested in, to see if the professors in the department do research that are in your area of interest. So after screening the work that the professors are doing, and then getting to know that the research that they are doing aligns with your interest, the next thing that I would encourage you to do is to shoot your cold email. I would encourage you to start sending cold emails. Cold emails are just an email. They are just emails that you send to the professors out there to express your interest in learning under their supervision. I will do a video to delve deep about cold email, so stay tuned for that video as well. And after shooting your cold email and then getting a very good response, the next thing that I will encourage you to do is to start the application process itself. Start your online application by filling the online application form, and then start thinking about writing your SOP. SOP means statement of purpose, and it is this statement that talks about your personal journey, or like your career or your academic journey so far. You talk about your motivations that made you interested in a particular field of study, your educational background, your research experiences, why you are applying to that particular school, and then your future career goals. I will do a video about SOPs, so don't worry about that. So you write your good SOPs, and then you start contacting your recommenders for them to also submit recommendation letters on your behalf. So your recommender can be your boss at your workplace or your university professors, the professors who taught you in school. Feel free to reach out to them. Normally, when you graduated in less than 5 years, let's say you graduated from school in less than 5 years, most of the schools will require at least one recommendation letter from the professors who taught you in school. So just try as much as possible to reach out to the professors in your school for them to submit the recommendation letter for you. For most of the schools in the US here, they are said that you, the students, are not entitled to submit the recommendation letter by yourself. You just have to contact your academic supervisor or your academic mentor from your place of studies. Let's say your undergraduate studies or your master's studies, for the professor there to submit the recommendation letter on your behalf. So when all the recommendation letters get submitted, and then the admission committee review your documents, and then they believe that you qualify for their program, they can either schedule an interview with you to know you more, or they can just go ahead and then give you the admission. So this is basically a summary of the whole process. This is basically step-by-step summary of the actual process. I will release another videos on how to prepare for the graduate school interviews, how to prepare for your master's or PhD interviews, as well as how to what to do after receiving your admission. After receiving the admission, what is next? So I will do videos on all these areas all the way till you get to your dream graduate school. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this video will help you. Please subscribe to this channel for me, and then share this video to reach as many people as you can for me. Thank you very much. See you another time.